was that your testimony previously?
Yes.
Okay. And when we,
What was that?
Move to strike.
The last question and answer will be stricken.
and so after you've seen Fatima go out in that condition that you have described, and you are standing there, you said Miss Robinson came back, what happens next?
We are talking, and a couple minutes into talking, Fatima comes in the front door.
Okay, and when you say Fatima comes in the front door, where are you? When you say you're talking, where are you in relation to Fatima coming in the front door?
Yeah, I think we were standing a little closer to the attendant's office desk, so a little bit farther from the front of my door of my office.
Okay, and who is in the office at this time?
I know for sure Miss West and Miss Kinley and myself and Liz.
Okay, and you said Fatima comes in the front door of where?
That leads from the main office to the common areas.
Okay, and what happens when Fatima comes in the main office?
She's trying to scream. She's really loud, but she's her voice is really gravelly. She's running towards us past the office desk there, and she is saying something and while she's screaming.
And so how does she, first of all, how does she appear to you in terms of demeanor when you see Fatima?
Demeanor, she looks terrified. She looked like she was in fear. She looked like she was in pain.
And what about physically, how did she appear? You'd seen her when she'd left just a little bit before. How did she appear now? Same or something different?
Something different.
What does that different look like?
She was kind of staggering as she was coming in. She was trying to go as fast as she could, I think, but she just was not capable of fully running while she's making or saying things.
And you described her as appearing terrified and in fear and in pain. What does that look like physically?
Yeah, it's mostly the expression on her face. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cry.
That's okay. What does that look like?
She looked, thank you, like her face was scrunched up, maybe a little bit red. It's really hard to describe fear.
Sure.
But she just looked really scared.
And you said she was saying something at the time. What was she saying at the time?
She was yelling to her best ability. She was saying, "He tried to kill me. My dad tried to kill me. He was choking me."
And what happens next?
Very quickly after, maybe just a second or two, the student, who I now know is after following her.
Okay. And going back for a moment, when Fatima is making these statements to you, is she gesturing in any way?
She has her hands up near her neck as she's making those statements.
Okay. And what do you do when she makes those statements to you and the other student, Isaiah?
I turn to my left to Liz and I say, "Get them in a locked room."
Overruled.
Go ahead.
I turn to Liz and I say, "Get them into a locked room."
And what do you do?
I turn and head for the front door that leads to the commons.
And what happens with them?
I saw them start to run away before I turned around.
And when you say run away where?
From the main office towards the principal's area.
And what is everybody else doing? So you said it was you, Miss Robinson, is that Denise Kinley?
Yes.
Okay. And you said, I believe, Miss West, is that Sosa West?
Yes.
What is everybody else doing during this time?
I'm not aware of what Denise Kinley and Sosa West are really doing at that time. It was a matter of seconds.
So you said you went towards those glass doors. What happens next?
As I'm hurrying to the doors, I grab the door, which is a locking door, to shut it, and I shut the door.
And are those front doors coming into the office, or a different set of doors?
It's the glass door that leads from the commons into the office.
Okay. And does anyone else come in that you see as you're going through the process of closing those doors?
Yes. Ms. Ali has come through the door where I was able to shut it all the way.
Okay. And what happens next?
After I shut the door, I turn around and run around Ms. Ali towards the vice principal's office.
So did Mrs. Ali go around you?
Yes.
Okay. And when you say you go towards the vice principal's office, where is that?
That's completely across the main office to the other side.
Do you know at this point where Mrs. Robinson and those two students, Fatima and
No.
and what do you do next?
I run around Ms. Ali to get to the two double doors that lead towards the vice principal's office, the doors that Liz and the two students ran through.
Okay, so you know they went through those two doors, you just don't know where they went thereafter?
Correct.
Okay. And what do you do once you get to those two doors?
I grab both of those doors from the inside of the principal's office side, and I'm shutting them.
Okay. And when you shut them, how many doors are in the back side of that office? I believe you previously said 3, is that correct?
The ones that lead from the main office to the vice principal's. Oh, sorry.
No, that's
That's-
okay. You can't ask questions, she'll ask you. Next
Okay,
one.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. If you don't understand a question, just let me know
Okay.
you don't understand it and I'll rephrase it, okay?
Yes, can you rephrase that?
Yes, absolutely. So previously, when you indicated, you were talking about the front office and you said, I believe there were 3 sets of doors to the back and yours is the middle door, is that correct?
Yes.
So if you're talking about that admin door or excuse me, that front office and you're talking about the administration doors, where in the set of 3, if you're looking at the back of the front office, is that set of doors?
If I'm looking at my office,
Mhm.
it's to the right of that.
Okay. And when you're in trying to close those doors, are you closing them from the office side, the administration side, or something else?
The administration side.
Okay. And explain what happens next.
As I'm trying to close the doors, they're kind of on like hydraulics. They close very slowly, and I was just putting my body pressure on them to close them as fast as I could.
Did they close as quickly as the front doors did?
No, they did not.
And you described Mrs. Ali came in. How did you know it was Mrs. Ali? What about that? What about her indicated to you that it was Mrs. Ali?
She was yelling, "Where's my daughter?" I saw my daughter go through there. "Where's my daughter?"
And how was she dressed at the time, if you recall?
She was wearing a long either dress or pants, dark in color, and she had her headscarf on.
And do you actually get those pressurized doors closed?
I do.
And what happens next?
On the inside, the administration side, there's a bar that you can push to open and shut those doors. And I grabbed onto that and leaned back with my body weight to hold them shut.
Okay. And again, without repeating anything that you have heard, can you hear if Miss Ali is engaging with anyone in the front office?
Yes.
Okay. And how would you describe the demeanor or the tone of that back and forth?
It was very loud. It was almost to the point of yelling.
And how long did that go on, do you recall?
I don't, but it felt like just a couple minutes.
Okay. How did when you saw Miss Ali, how did she appear to you?
Upset.
What do you mean by that?
Maybe more like frantic.
I'm going to ask you again, what do you mean by that? What does that look like?
She was yelling. She was yelling really loudly through the door as I was shutting it, waving her hands.
Did you ever hear her asking about the condition of her daughter?
No, she did not.
May I approach, Honor?
You may.
I'm going to show you what's been previously admitted as State's Exhibit 111. Ask you to look at 111 silently to yourself for a moment, and then look up at me when you're done, please. Do you recognize what I've handed you?
Yes.
Okay, well, what are those?
Still shots from the camera in the main office.
Okay, are those appear to be a true and accurate representation of that scene as it appeared on October 18th of 2024?
Yes.
Do you recognize whether you are depicted in any of those photos?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to come retrieve those from you. May I, Your Honor? Yes. May I publish, Your Honor?
Yes.
Mrs. Robinson, or excuse me, Mrs. Arnold, can you, I know there's a little bit of a glare with the lights, can you see, first of all, what we're looking at in State's Exhibit 111 on page 1? What is this a photograph of?
This is looking at the attendance office desk from behind, I think above my office door.
Okay. And is that how Fatima appeared to you, consistent with what you've described? Do you see her when she comes in there, or do you see her later?
I believe I saw her right around that point.
Okay. State's Exhibit, or same, State's Exhibit 11, page 2. And who is depicted here at the front desk in the blonde? We'll hold. Here we go. Who is the individual here with the blonde hair?
Denise Kinley.
Okay. State's Exhibit 4, do you recognize the individuals, or excuse me, 111, page 4, do you recognize the individuals pictured in this photograph? Again, apologies for the glare, but.
Yes.
And where are you located in this photograph?
I believe I'm the one in the white shoes.
Okay.
Oh.
And page 5 of State's Exhibit 111, same question, what's happening in this photograph?
Denise Kinley and myself and Fatima are standing across from my office door.
Okay. And is this when you observed that other student, Isaiah? If you recall.
I don't recall if that's him or not.
Okay. Showing you still states exhibit 111, looking at page 7. What are we looking at here? Straighten her out.
This is Ms. Ali coming through, and I'm at the front glass doors. Well, so Miss West and Denise Kinley are on the phones.
Okay, and when you say you're at the front glass doors, are you talking about this individual